they had a local plane, and all the officers were supposed to take orientation flights. And the pilot took me up. We're taking these aerial photos of Fort Huachuca from that plane that I was riding. And the pilot decided I was doing really well. A lot of the guys had gotten airsick, so he started doing a lot of maneuvers. And I got airsick too. I says, "Let's go down." And he looked at me. He says, "I guess we better." There's the swimming pool at the officers club. Fort Huachuca was an ideal place for a young married couple. It was beautiful. It was a mile high exactly. We lived in that schoolhouse for a month or two, and then we got this is a West Apache. This is on the fort that we got. That's part of a duplex. The people next door had a boxer dog, and they were wooden floors, and you could hear the boxer dogs walking on that floor all the time. So we lived in there for a couple months, and then the housing officer's daughter became a patient of mine, and for some reason or other I got one of the very nice houses up on Officers Row.
Well, that looks like the mine in Bisbee.
Yeah.
But from a plane again, Dad.
Yep.
That's from the airplane. I'll never forget that flight when that camera kept going up and down.
Must be the pilot.
It was a pilot. There's a plane, a little tiny thing.
Who's that, Dad?
I don't know. That's a dental clinic, guys. We had 7 dentists. That's Colonel Sheets. That's not. That's our oral surgeon, guy that took out my wisdom teeth. He was from Wisconsin. There was a buffalo herd on the fort. There's some of the buffalo.
Wow.
That was taken. Janna's dad, Chester, and I were walking out taking pictures right close to them. We didn't realize that they could be dangerous. We walked right out into the middle of them. I don't think they're on the fort anymore.
I doubt it.
See my shadow?
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Yeah. Chester was with me. That was a colonel's wife. Her name was Eleanor. She was a pistol.
Like rodeo.
A local rodeo. Oh, this is in Tombstone. Yeah, Tombstone's Boot Hill is very, very well known.
Probably hasn't changed much either. We visited it through a couple years ago.
Hanged. Legally hanged.
Smallpox death.
Tombstone paper. Well, they enacted a lot of the old scenes.
Well, that's pretty awful.
Wow.
So it must be a dummy with.
You know, they had a good harness on him. He wasn't taking any on his neck. Here comes the Undertaker.
Kind of grisly there.
Yeah.
They reenacted a lot of gunfights too.
Get shot in the outhouse.
Yeah. Well, there's our Major Rydleback and his wife. They lived next door to us. I used to play horseshoe between his house and our house. We used to go golfing with him in Bisbee.
Did you learn to golf at Fort Huachuca?
Yeah, I used to go out in the field and hit practice balls in Fort Huachuca.
But did you really golf before then?
Not much.
There's Chirichua. One of my favorite places to hike. It's a wonderful trail there that your family would love. And if you've done it, it's like 3.5 miles or something.
Who's that beautiful girl?
Perfect kid hike because there's so many nooks and crannies and stuff. Look at that.
Was I ever that young?
She's still on crutches.
Well, she's still learning to walk. Her cast is off.
Snow,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's high altitude.
That's the Bisbee clubhouse or the golf course. See my car parked there. That's really where I first played much golf. Janna, were you ever that young, honey?
I
Look how young you were there.
had to recognize me.
This is one of our friends from Fort Huachuca. At least 4 or 5 of those young people named their daughters Janna.
Wow.
That's an ongoing tradition.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put your little foot there, put your little foot.
Dancing.
We had a lot of
All
young
his friends out now.
young friends there, our age.
There's Janna on the left.
That's the diving board.
Emil, are they going to push you in? Oh, there's you swinging, Dad, I think. Oh, that looks like Christmas presents.
What year would that be, you think?
Well, I graduated in 51,
You think it'd be Christmas 51?
probably.
Or 52. Who knows? with all that tinsel on the
You
tree.
got married in 51, and she still had the crutches on, so it's probably 51.
I used to put tinsel. Every one of those pieces of tinsel were put on my hand.
What
Well,
a
there's
pain.
there's your knife holder that you still use.
Yep. I got that at the
Cri-
PX in Fort Huachuca.
Christmas 1951. I used knives out of that knife holder this morning.
Got a Jeep under there, under those reindeer.
There's Santa and Mrs. Claus, maybe. Oh, the convertible's down.
Look at that swing.
Back's a little more flexible, Dad.
That's I ever.
A little bit too inside out, though.
Nah, I wasn't that much of a player at that stage. I looked through the ball though.